Does it ever make sense that you're being watched, even when no one is around? Have you ever wondered why people seem to follow your every move in silence? If you're a chosen one, that feeling isn't a coincidence. Since you started your path of spiritual awakening, your energy has begun to resonate in a unique way, and that has captured the attention of many, even those who don't fully understand what they see. In this video, we're going to find out why the people around you, while not expressing it openly, are constantly watching you. As someone who has awakened to greater consciousness, your presence is more powerful than you imagine. That energy and light that you carry with you does not go unnoticed. Stay until the end, because you will understand how this silent attention is not just a passing curiosity, but a sign of your spiritual growth and the profound impact you are having on the world. By the end of this video, you'll understand why everyone is secretly watching you and how this is part of your mission as a chosen one. Let's find out together. The chosen ones, like you, possess a special energy that distinguishes them from the rest of the people. This unique vibration not only defines who they are, but also marks the way they interact with the world. By walking through life with a higher consciousness, you project a frequency that resonates differently than people who are still immersed in the third dimension. It is this vibration that generates a silent fascination in others, although many times they do not even understand why. The chosen ones vibrate in higher frequencies. While most people continue to operate on a level of consciousness based on fear, competition, and scarcity, the chosen ones have begun to rise into a vibration of love, abundance, and spiritual connection. This higher frequency acts like a magnet. It doesn't matter if the people around you are aware of it or not, your energy vibrates in a different range, and that impacts them in a way that they themselves cannot explain. Think of it as when one radio wave emits at a higher frequency than another. Waves that vibrate at a higher frequency can break through barriers that others cannot. Similarly, the vibration of the chosen ones pierces through the surface layers of the people around them, touching something deeper within them. Even if they are not aware of the origin of their curiosity, they feel something different, something that attracts them. It is common for the chosen ones to feel observed or to perceive that others are always attentive to them. This is not paranoia, it is an energy reality. People, even if they don't consciously say it or notice it, are drawn to the energy of the chosen ones because, on some level, they recognize that there is something about them that is different, something that resonates with a deeper truth. Every human being possesses an energy field or aura that surrounds their physical body. However, the aura of a chosen one is different. It is more expansive, more luminous, and often more powerful. The reason behind this is that the chosen ones have begun to clear the energetic blockages that usually cloud the consciousness of the majority. Through your spiritual awakening, you have released many of the emotional, mental, and karmic burdens that were keeping your energy suppressed. This process of energy purification allows the aura of the chosen glow to be more intense. The more you free yourself from old patterns of fear and pain, the more radiant your energy field will be. That is why when the chosen ones enter a room, their presence is immediately noticed. People may not be able to put into words what they feel, but they perceive something powerful and unusual. A magnetic aura like yours, like that of the chosen ones, has the ability to influence the environment without you doing anything more than being present. This natural magnetism makes others feel attracted to you, wanting to know more, wanting to be close, but often without understanding why. It's a power that emanates effortlessly, and it doesn't need words to make sense. This magnetism, however, is not always perceived positively by everyone. While some are inspired and fascinated by the energy of the chosen one, others may feel uncomfortable. This is because the aura of the chosen one also reflects the truth. It acts as a mirror that illuminates the inner shadows of those around it. People who aren't ready to face their own fears, insecurities, or traumas may be disturbed by the light of the chosen one, which can lead them to observe you from a distance or even react negatively to you. The curiosity that your presence generates in others is not only superficial, it has deep roots in energy. People often can't explain why they're attracted to the elect. On a subconscious level, they recognize that you are vibrating at a frequency that they, on some level, wish to reach. Your energy awakens in them a distant memory of their own spiritual essence, something they have forgotten or suppressed in the course of their lives. This subtle recognition creates a fascination that, although not always verbalized, is palpable. Many of those who observe the elect do so because they feel that there is something different about them. They may look at you with admiration, curiosity, or even envy. What they experience, even if they don't fully understand it, is an internal resonance that drives them to observe you, whether it's to learn from you or to discover what makes you stand out. Some people may feel inspired simply by being in your presence. They see in you what they themselves wish to be, someone who has found a higher purpose, someone who has broken the chains of the matrix and is living according to their deepest truth. This kind of quiet admiration is one of the ways the chosen ones impact those around them, often without even realizing it. For the chosen ones, it's crucial to understand that they don't need to do anything special to attract the attention of others. Your presence, your energy, and your vibration speak for you. This is a gift that has been given to you, and with it comes great responsibility. The energy that emanates has the power to transform others, to inspire them to seek their own awakening. However, this power can also be exhausting if you're not aware of how to handle it. The chosen ones must learn to protect their energy and not be affected by the looks and expectations of others. At the end of the day, the most important thing is that you go your way authentically, without worrying about how others perceive you. Remember, as a chosen one, your light not only illuminates your own path, but also acts as a guide for those who are still searching for theirs. Even if you watch yourself in silence, you are impacting the world in ways you may not be able to see right away. But trust that your vibration is making a difference, simply by being who you are. When the elect like you begin to walk a path of greater awareness, authenticity, and personal power, it is inevitable that their presence will affect those around them. It's not just about the magnetic energy it emits, but also about the profound challenge it poses to the comfort and ingrained beliefs of others. Being so aligned with your truth, you naturally activate hidden insecurities and fears in people who are silently watching you. And it is precisely this discomfort that causes people to feel the need to analyze you, to observe your every move, even without fully understanding why they do it. The chosen ones do not fit into conventional social molds. While most people follow the established path, often acting out of fear or conformity, the chosen ones like you opt for a path of authenticity, freedom, and self-knowledge. This decision to live in alignment with your purpose has an immediate impact on those who are still trapped in the matrix of daily life. By seeing you act differently, you question their way of life without words. You don't need to talk or point out their faults. Your very presence causes others to confront their own conformism, their fear of stepping out of their comfort zone, and the insecurities they have buried deeply. For many people, watching a chosen one is like seeing someone who has broken the chains they themselves are still wearing. This generates an automatic reaction of analysis, even judgment. In some cases, they may wonder, why can he or she live that way and I can't? This question activates a chain of thoughts that leads people to confront their own fears, limitations, and the lack of authenticity in their lives. Unconsciously, they feel like they must watch you because, deep down, they know you're doing something they want to do, too, but they're afraid to try. This discomfort generates a silent vigilance reaction. It's as if they're studying you, trying to understand what makes you different and how you've managed to break free from the limitations they still face. However, instead of talking openly about these feelings, many people prefer to watch from the shadows, analyzing every step you take, hoping perhaps that you will make a mistake that will allow them to justify their own lack of action. As a chosen one, you are a mirror to the people around you. This means that your light and authenticity reflect both the best and the worst in others. By observing you, people see in you what they could become if they had the courage to embrace their own truth, but they also see their shortcomings, fears, and parts of themselves that they prefer to ignore. This reflection can be both inspiring and frightening to those around you, depending on their level of awareness and willingness to confront their inner shadows. The process of silent observation that many experience in the vicinity of a chosen one is deeply connected to this mirror function. When interacting with you, others see reflected what they need to work on in themselves, whether it's a lack of confidence, a fear of being authentic, or a need for external recognition. Without uttering a single word, your energy reflects their insecurities so clearly that they are forced to confront those parts of themselves that they have been avoiding. This is one of the great challenges of being chosen. Without intending to, your simple presence acts as a catalyst for the personal growth of others. By being a mirror, you lead people to look at themselves more honestly, but not everyone is ready for that confrontation. Some may react with admiration, seeing in you a source of inspiration for their own spiritual journey. Others, on the other hand, may feel threatened, since when they look in that mirror, they find uncomfortable truths about themselves that they would prefer to continue ignoring. This phenomenon also explains why many people are watching you from a distance, without really getting close. The fear of what the mirror can show them causes them to remain silent, observing from the shadows. Instead of facing the questions that come with watching you live authentically, she prefers to keep her distance, trying to understand how you achieved what they are afraid to do. As you continue to move forward on your path as a chosen one, you will notice that the role of mirror you play in the lives of others is not always easy. Some will watch you and be motivated to change, to grow, and to explore their own spiritual potential. However, others may react negatively, projecting their own insecurities and frustrations onto you. This can lead to you being criticized or misunderstood, but it is important to remember that this has nothing to do with you, but with the internal process they are going through when facing their own shadows. Being a chosen one comes with a great deal of responsibility, not only towards your own growth, but also towards the impact you have on others. Although many times you do not immediately see the effects of your presence, remember that each person who observes you is receiving an inner calling, an invitation to rise, to question their reality and to seek a more authentic life. Not everyone will accept that call, and not everyone will right away, but your role as a mirror is crucial to your awakening. The insecurity you arouse in others is a sign that you are fulfilling your purpose as a chosen one. Although I may feel uncomfortable or lonely at times, it is a reflection of the transformative power of your energy and authenticity. By walking your own path, you allow others to begin to question theirs, opening doors to their own spiritual awakening. Don't worry about those watching you in silence or analyzing you from a distance. Their curiosity and insecurities are just indications that they are being called to deeper change, and you, as the chosen one, are a vital part of that process. Being a chosen one comes with a unique burden, being constantly under the gaze of others. Whether you know it or not, your presence, your energy, and the way you live your life attract the attention of those around you. But this constant observation is not an accident or a simple human curiosity. It is an integral part of the spiritual purpose of the elect. Being watched is a test, a challenge that tests your patience, humility, and inner strength. It teaches you to live beyond the need for external validation, to trust deeply in your path and in the mission you have been given. Being watched, often in silence, can be an unnerving and challenging experience. Sometimes, you feel the pressure of others' eyes without even understanding why they are so attentive to you. But this, far from being an incidental circumstance, is part of the life of the chosen one. It is a spiritual test designed to help you develop essential qualities such as patience and humility. By being constantly observed, you learn not to react impulsively, to maintain your serenity and to trust that what others think of you is not relevant to your personal growth. This type of test challenges you not to seek external validation. In modern society, many people are obsessed with being approved by others, fitting into social expectations, and meeting the standards that others impose on them. However, the chosen ones are called to break with that dependence. Instead of acting seeking the approval of others, you are forced to rely on your own judgment and spiritual connection. Constant observation tests your ability to walk in your truth, even when there is no one to validate or understand it. In this way, you become internally stronger, learning that your value does not depend on the opinion of those around you. Through this experience, the chosen ones like you develop an inner strength that allows them to move forward on their path, regardless of the judgments, criticisms, or bewilderment they may generate in others. Being observed invites you to embrace humility, since by being constantly in the public eye, you realize that your purpose is not to stand out or be admired, but to fulfill your spiritual mission. The true greatness of the chosen ones lies in their ability to act from authenticity, without seeking external recognition, but with the certainty that their impact goes beyond the visible. Being observed not only tests your patience and humility, but also has a deeper purpose. Those who observe you are witnesses to your spiritual transformation. As you move forward on your path as a chosen one, your vibration and energy change noticeably, and although many cannot express it in words, they feel it. Your presence acts as a catalyst for others, awakening in them a curiosity and a concern for their own growth. Although people don't express it directly, it's important to understand that their looks and attention are signs that something in you is resonating inside. Observers are witnessing your transformation process, and although they don't always consciously acknowledge it, they are learning from you. This is one of the most powerful gifts of the elect, to inspire others simply by their presence. Sometimes, it is not even necessary to speak, preach, or teach formally. Your energy and the way you live are already leaving a deep imprint on those around you. Many times, people are attracted to the chosen ones without knowing exactly why. They may be intrigued by the way you see the world, by the calmness you project, or by the determination with which you follow your purpose. This attraction is a reflection of what your vibration is awakening within you. Perhaps they are beginning to question their own life decisions, their lack of authenticity or their spiritual disconnection, and you, without saying a word, are initiating in them a process of introspection and self-analysis. In this sense, observers become silent witnesses to your spiritual journey. They are there, watching from a distance, absorbing lessons that, at some point, may lead them to initiate their own awakening. Even if they don't express it verbally, the seed of change is being planted in them. Your personal transformation serves as a reminder that everyone has the potential to rise up, to live from their authenticity, and to break the chains that keep them trapped in the matrix. One of the great spiritual purposes of the elect is precisely this, to inspire without the need for words. The simple act of being observed is an opportunity for your transformation to be a beacon of light in the lives of others. By living authentically and aligned with your spiritual truth, you show others that it is possible to break free from the limitations imposed by society and begin to live from the heart. Just because others are watching you doesn't always mean they're ready to change right away. Some people may resist, feel uncomfortable, or even project their own insecurities onto you. But that doesn't mean your impact isn't present. In time, those same observers might remember your example when they find themselves at a crossroads in their own lives. In silence, you will have left a mark on their consciousness, a reminder that there is another, more authentic and elevated way. This process of being observed, of being a mirror to others, is a vital part of your purpose as a chosen one. You are not only here for your own spiritual growth, but also to help awaken others, even if in an indirect way. Through your transformation, you give others the opportunity to see what is possible when one chooses to live from their truth and their connection to the divine. Being observed is a spiritual test that leads the elect to develop patience, humility, and impenetrable inner strength. Your mere presence can transform the environment and awaken in others a curiosity or even a silent wonder. This magnetism is part of your spiritual nature, and instead of rejecting it or being uncomfortable with it, it is important that you accept it as a manifestation of your true self. Accepting your power does not mean becoming arrogant or superior, but rather, recognizing that you have an important mission on this plane, and that your energy has a purpose. By accepting this truth, you free yourself from the need to hide or minimize your light. It's critical to remember that the attention you attract isn't necessarily negative. Many people are attracted to you because they perceive something in you that they themselves want to develop. Your energy acts as a mirror, and that can provoke both admiration and discomfort in others. However, your task is not to control how you are seen, but to accept that this is a natural part of your chosen path. Although the attention you attract is part of your spiritual purpose, that doesn't mean it can't be exhausting at certain times. Constant stares, the energy of others focused on you, can wear you down if you don't take steps to protect yourself. This is where energy protection plays a crucial role. As a chosen one, it is vital that you learn to maintain an internal balance and protect your energy field to avoid exhaustion and emotional overload. A useful technique to protect your energy is the visualization of a bubble of light. Before you leave the house or when you feel like you're being watched, close your eyes for a few moments and imagine a bubble of bright white light that surrounds you completely. This bubble acts as an energy shield, allowing only positive and elevated energies to enter your space, while blocking out negative influences or stares that may drain you. By visualizing this bubble, you strengthen your energy field and ensure that your light is not diminished by the energy of others. Another effective technique is meditation to balance and cleanse your energy. Dedicate a few minutes a day to meditate in silence, focusing on your breath and visualizing how your body's energy harmonizes and becomes stronger. You can imagine a light flowing from your inside out, purifying your entire energy field. Not only will this practice help you maintain your internal balance, but it will also allow you to discharge any external energy you've absorbed during the day. In addition to these techniques, it's also important to maintain a regular spiritual routine that will help you recharge your energy. Contact with nature, practicing mindful breathing exercises, or performing self-care rituals are powerful ways to stay aligned and protected. Remember that your light is strong, but you must take care of it so that it continues to shine brightly. One of the biggest challenges for the chosen ones is not to be distracted by the looks or opinions of others. It's easy to fall into the trap of worrying about how you're perceived, especially when you're aware that there's always someone watching you. However, the key to moving forward on your spiritual path is to remember that this journey is personal. Your mission is unique and does not depend on validation or understanding from others. When you focus on your purpose, you'll find that the looks and attention of others become less important. What really matters is how you feel about your own spiritual growth and whether you are aligned with your inner truth. Outside observation, while it can be uncomfortable, is only a distraction if you allow it to be. Keep your focus on what you're here to do, and everything else will become irrelevant. One way to make sure you stay focused on your mission is to maintain a practice of consistent self-reflection. Take time to ask yourself if your actions and decisions are aligned with your spiritual purpose. Remember why you started this journey and what it is that you are here to achieve. The clearer you are about your purpose, the less affected they will be by the looks of others. Focus on the impact you can have on the world, not how others perceive you. True strength comes from within, and your journey is not about pleasing others, but about honoring your own growth and evolution. Dealing with stares and silent attention can be challenging for the chosen ones, but it is also an opportunity to embrace their power and deepen their spiritual mission. Accepting that your light does not go unnoticed and that your energy has a purpose is the first step to dealing with this attention without it affecting you negatively. By practicing energy protection techniques such as visualizing a bubble of light and meditation, you can maintain your inner balance and avoid exhaustion. Finally, by focusing on your mission and not on how others perceive you, you strengthen your connection to your inner truth and move forward on your spiritual path without distractions. As you come to the end of this message, it is critical that you remember an essential truth: if you are watched, it is because your light shines brightly and your presence has a profound impact on the world around you. Being a chosen one involves carrying out a greater purpose, one that often generates curiosity and sometimes even silent admiration. Although it can be uncomfortable to notice those constant stares or feel unwanted attention from those around you, you should understand that this is nothing more than a confirmation of your spiritual growth. Each look is a reflection of your inner transformation and the elevated vibration that emanates. It's important that you don't get discouraged by these observations. Instead, you should see them as a reminder that you're on the right track. Chosen ones like you walk a path of authenticity, one that inevitably causes others to stop and reflect, sometimes without fully understanding what they are seeing. Your unique energy, your connection to spiritual truth, awakens in others a deep curiosity, and in some cases, a desire to follow in your footsteps. This only reaffirms that your mission is making a mark, even when the words aren't spoken. Always remember that your true purpose is not in how others perceive you, but in how you choose to walk your path. The looks can be a testimony of your evolution, but your strength comes from within, from that sacred connection with your spirit. Stand firm in your truth, trust your intuition, and move forward with the certainty that every step you take is a manifestation of your mission on this plane. Your light is needed in this world, and being observed is only a small part of the journey. You are not here to seek validation, but to be a beacon of consciousness and transformation. So keep shining, keep moving forward, and remember that even if others are watching you in silence, your greatest source of strength will always be your connection to the divine and your trust in your spiritual mission. If you want to dig deeper into your mission as a chosen one and discover tools to protect your energy, click on the link in the description and start your transformation today. We'd love to hear have you felt watched on your spiritual path? Or how do you think your light impacts those around you? Share your reflections in the comments and let's talk about the power of being a chosen one on this journey. If you have been inspired by this video, we invite you to subscribe to the channel, like the video and activate the notification bell so that you continue to receive more videos like this one. Thank you for being part of our Essential Vibrations community. Remember to share this message with those people you think can help them. See you in the following video.